welcome to Moments with Andy. I've got my bag. I'm ready to pack. I got another business trip to go on, and just making sure I got everything here. When it comes to trips, I don't, I don't have very much choice on where I go, because you see, as a clinical education consultant, I train a lot of managed care companies and hospitals, and the customer contracts with the company I work with and work for, and they set up uh, an education session, and they schedule it. And well, where I work there's an Excel spreadsheet where I look at, and I pull it up, and we call it the grid. And I go, oh, wonder where we're going to travel now. And I look at the grid, and there's a company in 3 months that wants some training in whatever city, whatever state. Just a couple weeks ago, I was in Nashville, Tennessee, and one of my colleagues texts me and says, "Hey Andy, are you sure you're in the going to the right place?" Because I was en route to Nashville, and he says the grid says Philadelphia. And I says, well, that's funny, because the head office in that for that customer was actually in Philadelphia, but I was doing the training in Nashville, and we said, wouldn't it be wild if we go to the wrong place? I says, yeah. But you see, I have no choice where I go, because whatever the grid says, that's where I travel. And that's part of the job, just going where they need me, and somebody else decides where I need to go. Someone else decides the trip. Someone else decides the journey. So, sometimes and often our journey is not chosen by us. I've talked to people recently who've been on a journey of maybe poor health, journey of financial problems, a journey that wasn't really their plan, but that's the journey they're on. You often don't choose what journey you take, but you can choose how you go on the journey. Often the only thing we have control over is our response. Sometimes our journey is a difficult one, but we take the journey anyway. Because after all, the strength is in the struggle, and the learning is in the journey. It's during the journey where we grow the most. There's some of you that are going through some pretty bad times and struggling in the journey that you're in. The end of the journey, or the destination, is not near as important. Is how we grow during the journey. There's a lot to be learned in the journeys that we have to take. Gonna pack my bag and finish and go on my journey. Hope I end up in the right place. Hey, thanks for joining me here for another Moments with Andy. Why don't you come back and join me again? And I hope you all have a good day. Thank you.